Hey everybody, this is Josh Hall in our Field Operations Department. Today I'm representing the I Am Rawl committee and just wanted to give y'all an update on where we're at with I Am Rawl for the year and what we've got going on. So everybody remembers recently we had our Q1 activity with our scavenger hunt where we learned more about our company's vision and learned more about our value of you. Looking forward ahead to this quarter in Q2, we're planning on, or we will be discussing the two values of integrity and safety. So today I'm going to focus a little on integrity, and I'll start out by just saying or reading off our company's definition of integrity, which is we make the right decisions and follow through. And that's probably very similar to what your definition, your own personal definition of integrity would be. You hear a lot of doing the right thing when nobody's looking, doing the right thing when everybody's looking. Basically doing the right thing no matter what, and doing what you believe in no matter what. So we've got a real fun Q2 activity that demonstrates some integrity and some safety, and I hope that you all enjoy it, and we look forward to seeing all of you in those activities. And I just encourage everybody to use these two values of safety and integrity in their daily lives. It's extremely important at work, obviously, but it's equally as important in our home lives with our families and our friends. So challenge you all and challenge myself as well to follow and to live by these values.
Hey everyone, Brittany from Sales. Just a couple things. April the 18th through the 20th, Melinda and I will be in Hickory, North Carolina, attending the MDI Food Show. We are going to be taking some bagged chopped collards, shredded collards, and kale to put on the table to show. We're pretty excited as this is the first show MDI has had in the last couple years. So we're ready to get back out there, see the customer, show off our product, and hopefully gain some more business. Another thing happening this month, on the 30th, Alex and I will be in Lexington attending Lexington Kids Day. So if you're in the area, stop by, check out Kids Day, and stop by our booth and say hey. Bye everyone.
Hey everybody, this is Pete from the Transportation Department for our Take 5 for this week. This week we have some exciting news, and maybe you had seen the most recent article about our driver Gerald Head on the news about his group, South Carolina Fun. And then it goes back to our shared value of teamwork and partnership. What Gerald has done is gone out and started a group of 50 plus individuals, 50 years old and older. I'm not there yet, I'm at 49. And they go out, and it's to keep people active and on the move and having fun. Currently they go every week to go kayaking on rivers. They do about 5 miles a river. His goal is to get to 100 rivers, and currently the group is at 40 rivers. So we want to thank Gerald for all he does for WP Rawl as well as for the community. Thanks.
Hey everybody, it's Josh Hall in our Field Operations Department. Today we're out here in one of our first sweet corn plantings, and just wanted to give another update on how it's coming along. This is about 3.5 weeks old now, and as you can see, you've got the rows of little corn plants coming up. So everything's around 4, 5, 6 inches tall, and this will continue to grow quickly and be ready around June 10th, June 15th. You can see we've got these rye strips, and then we've got 2 rows of corn in between each rye strip. Again, that is to protect these small corn plants from the wind. We do this with a lot of other crops also, but it's to protect these young crops from all the wind we have in March and April. I do have a plant up close in my hand. As you can see, like I said, it's 4 or 5 inches tall. The roots are coming along nicely. This one actually I pulled off some roots, so most of these root systems are already larger than this. We will continue to fertilize this every couple of weeks, and when it starts to tassel, we'll have to start spraying a little bit to keep the worms down, keep the worm pressure down. But again, around middle of June is when we'll start harvesting this field. So we'll come and check back in a few times on this field and see how it's coming along.
Hey y'all, it's Allison Marketing, back with the next chapter of Where Fresh Happens. This month we're focusing on fertilization. Fertilization is important because sometimes our crops just need that extra boost of nutrients to reach their full growth. Fertilizer allows our plants to get there. Our farmers are knowledgeable in knowing why it's important to fertilize and when, the essential nutrients that fertilizer provide, the value of composting and what it provides to our soil, and how to apply both. So let's start with why we fertilize. Just like our bodies need minerals and nutrients to grow healthy and strong, so do our crops. Fertilizer is an essential asset to our farm because it provides our crops with nutrients like potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen that help them grow bigger and faster. In order for a plant to grow, they require plant essential nutrients, such as potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen, like I just mentioned. Without these essential nutrients, a plant cannot complete its full life cycle, meaning the seed may not germinate, the plant may not be able to develop roots, stems, leaves, or flowers, or the plant could die. These nutrients are broken down into primary and secondary. By testing the pH of our soil, our farmers are able to determine which nutrients are missing and how to mix our fertilizers. So you may wonder how we apply our fertilizer. Here on the farm, we spread two types, granular and liquid, and depending on which is being applied depends on the equipment being used. Pictured here is a spreader. Fertilizer is filled in the top, and when turned on, it travels down the conveyor belt, drops into the spinning blades, and evenly distributes amongst each side. Now let's talk about composting. While compost and fertilizer are not exactly the same, they do share the same values. Just as we feed our plants, it's also just as important that we feed our soil. Compost is an all-natural, organic material that improves the quality and tilth of the soil. Compost here at WP Rawl is a combination of greens and hay, strictly used on our organic crop fields. Not only does it improve the health of the soil, but it's also environmentally friendly and much cheaper than buying fertilizer. Pictured here is the stages of organic decomposition. First is a layer of rye covered with a layer of greens, and then it's mixed into our compost turner once a week. On average, this process takes 8 to 12 weeks depending on the time of year. The warmer it is, the quicker it happens. Just as we do our fertilizer, we also have a spreader for our compost. This machine allows us to quickly and evenly spread nutrients to the soil over a large area. It's filled with fresh compost and then tossed over our organic fields. That's it for this month. Stay tuned for next month's Where Fresh Happens topic.